years ago, 3 years ago in Khartoum, and that I was invited to be at an event with Ustaz Muhammad Wardī al-Marhum. And we actually were on the stage together. Can you imagine? This was a great moment in my life. And I'm happy to sort of share it with you again today. Also, it's very nice to see Uruwani, my king. He is also my teacher. And would my king please, Yalla, Kuttos, wa Uru. Mr. Halim Sabar. Mr. Halim Sabar. So, I'm going to go straight along and say, Maskagro, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. في أربعينية المرحوم محمد وردي. رحمتي محمد وردي كنسوني نوكلا. I'm going to, on the 40th day memorial of the late Muhammad Wardī. And my question is going to be, Pikir Wardī Kulakia Namno. How did King Wardī Bigal Muallim Watati? How did he become my teacher? Or why do I dare call him my teacher? Well, I will tell you. Muhammad Wardī spent 2 years as a teacher in primary education near Wadi Halfa in Ashkate. He was the teacher of Dr. Halim Sabar, who has just stood up for you. So I'm not going to ask him to put those again. But Dr. Sabar is my teacher. So the teacher of a teacher makes me Rakam Tusko. I'm number 3. Unfortunately, he didn't teach me how to sing. That was a great thing. So I would say, Kulaki anin kulaki, tar kulaki anin li. So, mudaris, mudarisi, huwa mudaris. Mudarisi. Now, one of these musical colleagues in Ashkate was Saleh Welwele and Hamza Al-Adin, who used to come from another place, a little further farther north, around Abu Simbel. But he was in Ashkate frequently. So, Wardī gon, Welwele gon, and Al-Adin gon, Butugulni. They were all of the same age grade. And so I will say that, and that's about the time that Wardī, I believe, began to sing publicly. So this is a long time ago. In 1962, I came to Serenmato in the Sudan, and Wardī had already protested against the plan to remove Nubians and to flood their traditional homes. He'd been in prison, and I will never forget once walking along the street of Wadi Halfa in the evening. It really made a deep impression on me. It was Wardī's voice, and he was singing one of his Arabic songs, which was Yaqzat Shah, the People's Awakening. Wardī eventually had to be in exile. He continued to deliver a message. He would have called it a show, a message of human justice. His message reached all of Africa and ultimately the whole world, or as we say, God Kemso. Everywhere. Wardī never forgot his own history. And I'd like to say, last of all, for those of you who are interested in learning the language and reviving the language, the most powerful thing that I found was something that he wrote about another great singer he knew in Sikor, in Sawarda, in his youth. This was Ali Salim. And this is available. I have it on tape. And I'm sure you can find it on all sorts of ways, and you should all listen to it. It tells a story, spoken Libyan, but as though he was singing. The whole piece merits being known as a narrative song. Kuman Kere. My 5 minutes is out, and all I will say now is that I think he will continue to show us the way to the Nahda of the Nubian language in the future. Fentin Gallagher.